Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Yeah, so Bitcoin is looking more and more promising. Yeah, it's moved back above 20k. As I said yesterday, we could see all of this here as an impulsive wave that so far has developed in this direction. Also, after this breakout, which the breakout level which we highlighted at 19.5k, which was retested successfully from above, and we flipped resistance for support, we've also moved further up as suggested. When you break this level, retest it, you normally would expect it to move to the next level, which it does, or which it has done. I told you this is a relevant target area, the high of the wave one. Not the absolute high, but where the hourly candle closed. This is exactly the level that we reached now. So what does this all mean from an Elliott Wave point of view? Still investigating here the option of a breakout. Of course, it's still very early days. We have not broken key levels. Yes, here we have, but not the overall key levels. They remain at 21.7 and 23.3k. In my opinion, only above 23.3k we can say with greater confidence that we are in a bullish breakout pattern. Until then, we can investigate, we can explore, we can consider the thought, and at the moment it's best to allow for both options, up or down. That is just how it is, because we are in a possible turnaround space. That is basically the case for the first time in 7 to 8 months. When we talked about those lower price levels here, that we finally got there, that we can count an impulse to the upside. Therefore, we're considering this, and this is definitely worth doing, even if it doesn't work out. But therefore, we have the lower levels still on the radar. But here in the short term, it is working out at the moment. I'm going to make a small change here to the wave count. I'm going to move the wave 2 here, the wave 1 here, and that wave 5 here. That works a little bit better. And it would suggest that we have completed a wave 1, we have completed a wave 2. That means we need to wait for the wave 3. That is what we waited for yesterday, and we have seen a move into the direction that we needed. We can now calculate as well the targets again, because that has changed now with moving the wave 2 key level up a little bit. So target would be for this, let me just do that properly here. So target would be 21.3k for the wave 3. Now this is what we'd be waiting for. Could be we don't get quite to reach it because we have a bit of resistance before, but at least we should get close here. So that's what we're waiting for. This is what should happen now, and we might have already seen here the first wave and the second wave of that wave 3. Okay, so this is highly relevant, which means here, this is what I mean, we could have seen already wave 1, wave 2 of the wave 3. Seems to be following this path at the moment. Important in this scenario is that we don't get below this key level anymore at 19.7k. That's what we need to hold, 19.7k, the wave 2 low. Otherwise, this impulse here will be invalidated. This looks currently like a small bullish pennant, which could, with a high likelihood, break to the upside. But again, it will only happen above 20.4k that you can see here, 20,385. Prices are always a bit of a zone. There is not one specific level that needs to be broken. It's more of a zone, but instead we get above this zone, test it for support, that will free up the move all the way up to, in my opinion, 21.3k, and then we are ready for this zone here that we then need to take in the next move up. How far is that wave 2 in yellow already finished? Again, we can look at that as well from a retracement point of view. We can see, just try to do that as accurately as possible. Okay, so we can see we already reached the 38.2% fib level. That's perfectly fine for wave 2. It is very bullish though, should we move up from here. I would rather expect we move down a little bit lower, maybe to the 50% fib level or the 61.8, because it's a wave 2. That would be around 20,077 or pretty much the $20,000 level. These are the most likely levels in this case, I would say. and the 38.2 is possible. So we could theoretically start to move up from here. It would be very bullish though, if we don't retrace more, which is again exactly what we're waiting for in this bullish scenario. Yeah, so and this is what we're waiting for at the moment here in this bullish Elliott Wave scenario. Again, greater confidence we'll have when this wave 3 is complete, and also when we've taken out this red resistance area. Let's take a look at the bearish wave count as well and how likely this still is. So we have to say that this is the bearish wave count. Obviously I showed you yesterday, assuming that we peaked here at 21,900 in a wave 4. We then are moving down now already in a wave 5. Let me just say, theoretically, it's enough in a wave 5 to make any lower low below a wave 3. So anything below 17.6k here from the 18th of June is possible. We could just make a 16.9k level, that is the 78.6% fib level. That would be enough. Yeah. So what I show you is here from a Fibonacci extension point of view, the most likely scenario, but it could be that Bitcoin already decides at 16.9k to turn around. The question is, how likely is the bearish scenario? Well, in my opinion, still very likely, as long as we are below 23.3k. This is this level here. It's a bit of a zone as well. You see it better on the bullish scenario, but that level is highly relevant from an Elliott Wave count point of view, and also in terms of the structural levels. But looking at this now, in a wave 5 here, we are, and that is a 5-wave move in itself. So I told you yesterday that we could, in a bearish count, assume that we have reached 1 and 2 already, that we are now in wave 3 in red, which is down here. Within wave 3, you have sub-waves, so we will probably be in the wave 1, complete already, but now in the wave 2 in yellow here. The wave 2 of the wave 3 in red. So this is obviously a wave 2 that normally retraces quite a lot. So we are now getting to a level where we shouldn't ideally go any higher in the bearish scenario. If we go higher, I think it will make the bullish scenario more likely compared to the bearish one, because then we would move up here to the 88.7 level, which is then again, when you go above that, at least above 20.7k, it will get just very unlikely that it still is the bearish scenario here. So that's what we're looking at. Theoretically, it could still be it, of course, until we break above 20.9k. But obviously, the higher we go, the more likely will the bullish scenario be. So at the moment, yesterday, when I made the video, we were at the 61.8% fib level, broke that, are now at the 78.6. Perfect level for a wave 2. From here, we should now move down strongly. And if we do that, if you see a strong move down below the levels that I told you in the bullish scenario, then we're probably in the bearish one. Yeah, and this will be confirmed, in my opinion, below 18.7k, or even better here, 18.6k, the wave 1 low here in red. And if we break that, I think we haven't then made a lower low compared to that from the 18th of June, but it will just get very likely that we are in the bearish scenario. So these are the levels we need to look at. Hopefully that makes sense. We're going to track them on this channel, and at the moment I think it's looking quite good so far for the bullish scenario. It's following it. And let's see if that is actually going to work out. I'll keep you updated. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.